Now you are welcome again to our online mathematics class for today, and you remember we started equation generally, and we explained that polynomial is the father of all equations. Then we're able to justify that when you have 1 degree of polynomial, that's linear equation, and we were able to explain how you should solve that. Now that's okay. In case we now have 2 linear equations together, that one gives us what we refer to as what is simultaneous equation, and we've been able to look at different methods to solve simultaneous equation. Good. But now we want to look at the 2nd degrees of polynomial. Let me just bring your brain back to that if you've forgotten that. You remember we said that, you recall this, I've written that before, that an, recall that, x raised to the power of n plus an minus 1, x raised to the power n minus 1 plus, this, I told you this ellipsis, it means that there are some terms that we could not write. So let's say we have a raised to the power 0, a naught equals what? 0. Don't forget this term is raised to the power of what? 0. X raised to the power 0 is 1, so we ignore that. So here, we let our n equals 2. Then we can have what? a2x squared plus what? a2 minus 1, 1, x1 plus what? You know here, you just come straight. A naught equals this. Don't forget your quadratic equation, which is what? Ax squared plus what? Bx plus c. That's the general term. Don't forget, this raised to the power of 2, raised to the power of 1. There is a raised to the power 0 here. Take a look. But we just understood that this is 1, so we can ignore that. So that is the 2nd equation. So this one is what we refer to as what? Quadratic. General quadratic. This quadratic what? Equation. Take note of that. Just I bring it that one in order to introduce the 2nd family of polynomial equation. So we now ask ourselves, how do you solve this? Now that's the challenge. Now the first one, generally we have what? Factorization method. That's the first method. Then the 2nd method, we have what? The completing the square method. Completing the square method. Now, out of curiosity, I know some of the students or our online students will have been looking at the quadratic formula method. There's nothing like that, please. There is nothing like that in mathematics. That's one quadratic formula method. No. The quadratic formula was obtained from here. So it can't become a method on its own, please. So that's why you only come across an examination that will tell you that using quadratic formula. No. Please, train yourself with these 2 methods. Why? When factorization becomes insufficient, then you take this. Do you get me? So then, the other method I will introduce, permit me to say this. Please don't let that one become argument. Try an error process. I will explain, don't worry. I will explain what I mean by that. Don't worry. Now, let's leave it that way. So let's begin one by one. So in order to justify for the first method, which is factorization method, what's the principle? If I have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, please, our principle here is that we just show you some basic concept, then you should be able to apply it. Because of the coefficient of x squared, you multiply this one by this. What are you going to have? AC. You now think of 2 numbers that when you add or you supply, you have plus b, and when you multiply, you still have this. And you substitute and you solve. That's factorial. It's no more than that. I know some of you will still need some, but okay, let us think of this. If you have 2x squared, for instance, plus, let's have 5x plus what? 3 equals 0. Let's say this is the quadratic equation of this form. A is what? 2. B is what? 5. C is what? 3. Good. Let me apply this same principle. What do we have? I said multiply this one by this. What do you have? 2 times 3, which is what? 6. Then you now think of 2 numbers. When you add or supply, you have plus 5, and when you multiply, you have 6. What is that 2 number? It will still be the same number. From experience, please. It might not be general, but at least most often in time, the number you multiply here with this might likely give you this. Take note of that. So let us put in the 2 values. What do we have? We can have 2x squared plus what? 2x plus 3x. You know, addition of this will give us this. Then plus what? 3 equals 0. So what do? You group. Can you see? Good. So this one will give us what? This implies that. What's the common factor here, please? 2x. So you bring 2x out. Into what do you have left here? X plus 1. Then what about this? 3 is the common factor, plus 3. Into what? X plus 1 equals 0. Please, the moment you see this and this equal, oh, you are good to go. So you can now bring this one, you can have what? 2x plus 3, then x plus 1 equals 0. That's the solution to that problem. But Because of this equation to 0, you have to find x. So what do you do in that case? Then let me clean one side of this. Let's use this place. So we can say that 2x plus 3 equals 0, or x plus 1 equals 0. So from here you can have what? S will equal to what? Minus 3 over 2, or s equals what? Minus 1. Now, let me remind you something, please. Anytime you are solving equation in mathematics, the highest power will determine the number of values you have. If you have x to the power of 1, it must be one value. Now relate that to this. What's the power of this one? 2. How many values do you have? So that implies that if you have 3, you must have what? 3. If you have 4, 4, and so on. That's why when we get to cubic and quantic equation, you see polynomial of degree 3, degree 4, when we need to obtain the 3 parameter. That's all about factorization. So let us move to what? Completing the square method. Okay, this method is, to me, I think is a general method. Permit me to say that, please. Completing the square method. Now, because there is no quadratic equation that this method cannot solve. No single equation. Okay, now let's go. How? You recall this, recall that we have bx plus c equals what? 0. Now look at the principle. Just follow me the way I'm taking it. The first thing is collect the like times. That's the time without x. And we have what? ax squared plus what? bx equals what? Minus c. That's the first thing, please. You apply it to problem in your own domain, please. What's the next thing? Divide up through by the coefficient of x squared. What is that? Divide by a. This we cancel this. You are left with x squared plus b over a x equals minus c over a. Good. What's the next step? Determine the coefficient of x. What is that? B over a. Please, because it is plus, that's why if it is negative, you must bring it with it. Multiply it by half. What do you have? B over what? 2a. Square the result and add it to both sides of the equation. That's all. Let me say that again. Collect like times. Divide all through by the coefficient of x squared. Determine the coefficient of x. Multiply by half. Square the result and add it to both sides. So let's apply that. X squared plus b over a x plus b over 2a all squared equals minus c over a plus b over 2a all squared. Can you see? In mathematics also we apply real life principle. Whatever you do to the left, you must do to the what? In order to obtain balance. So this is where the name comes. Complete the square of this. So let us marry this one. What do you have? You have x plus b over 2a all raised by 2. Just for your own personal, go and expand this. You must add this. So you have minus c over a plus b squared equals what? 4a squared. What's the next thing? Let us obtain the LCM of this. So we can have x plus b over 2a all squared equals, the LCM is what? 4a squared. A in this will give us what? You are left with what? 4a. 4a times this will give us what? Minus 4ac plus b squared. So, please, mathematics is still the same thing. I want to write this one like this. Is allowed. Please, is allowed. Is allowed. It doesn't cross equal to sign. So this sign will still be there. So you can bring this one over 2a all raised power what? All raised power 2. You remember we want to find x. So we must remove this, our friend. So what do? You take the square root, not the square, please. The square root of both sides. But in mathematics, you must introduce your what? Your plus or minus sign. It's very important. So this will take care of this. So you are left with x plus b over 2a equals plus or minus by the principle of surd. Can you see another topic is coming? I can split this, root of this over root of this. So square root of this on its own, what can you have there? Square root of 4 is what? 2. This will take care of that. A. Good. Then let's collect that as you have what? X equal to what? Minus b over 2a plus or minus square root of what? B squared minus 4ac divided by what? 2a. And if you find the LCM, what are you going to have? X will be equal to what? Minus b plus or minus square root of what? B squared minus 4ac divided by what? 2a. This is your quadratic formula. The usual, students usually say is almighty formula. But I want to tell you that we have thousands of formulas in science. So I don't know why people attach almighty to this formula. It's just a formula. Please take note of that. So this one will give you the two values of x. One for plus, and the other one for minus. Good. So let us look at some problem, advanced level question, wire question, so that you can understand and see the beauty of this concept in mathematics. Don't worry, the trial and error process I've not forgotten. I will tell you what to do when we get to that subject. So look at this. Look at this. WAEC 2016 using completing. Can you see? If they will specify it. They don't want you to use the formula. Take note. They don't want you to use the formula. The square method. Completing the squares method. Solve. Let's just remove quadratic to two decimal places. Let's leave our own answer in short form, please. Solve x minus 2 divided by 4, x plus 2 divided by 2. Can you see the gimmicks of examination? This is what you see. You are expecting that they will give you the question normally. No, they won't. You now ask yourself, is this quadratic question? Yes, it is. They are expecting you to simplify first. That's why. Now, what do? You cross multiply. That must be the first thing. So what do you have? You have what? 2x squared. I'm already multiplying this by this. Minus what? 4x equals 4x plus what? 8. Immediately seeing this, you already see that this quadratic equation. Multiply this one by this, 2x squared. Multiply this one by this, minus 4x equals 4 times this 4x, and so. So collect that, what I'm going to have? 2x squared minus 4x minus what? 4x equals what? 8. You observe I didn't bring this one back because you remember the first step in complete the square method. You collect like time. So why don't you leave this one there? So what do you have? You have 2x squared minus what? 8x equals what? 8. I will expect my students to first of all reduce this term professionally. Don't solve like this. Why? There is common factor. So if you divide this equation up to by what? 2. This one over 2, this one over 2. What are you going to have? You are going to have what? X squared minus 4x equals what? 4. If you don't, you will still get your answer. But at least it's more professional, please. Good. What's the next thing? Do you need to determine and divide by the coefficient of x squared? No, because it's 1. So go. So pick the coefficient of x. What do you have? Minus 4. Multiply by half. What would that one give us? Minus 2. Square the result and add it to both sides of the equation. So we now have what? X squared minus 4x, what's that? Plus minus 2 all squared equals, what do you have here? 4 plus minus 2 all squared. So bring this one together, what do you have? X minus 2 all squared equals 4 plus what? 4. Take note please, minus 2 squared is not minus 4, it is plus 4. So you have x minus 2 all squared equals what? 8. Now what do you do in this case? You take the square root of both sides, remember? Thank you, plus or minus, right? So this one will take care of it. You have what? S minus 2 equals plus or minus square root of what? Square root of 8. That's why the exam expected. They said in 2 correct to 2 decimal places. You can go and use your calculator, but for this class, let us leave it in short form, please. So we can have S equals to what? 2 plus or minus square root of what? 8. This is the answer. In short form. You can use your calculator to solve this. Pick the first one. The first one will be what? S equals 2 plus square root of 8. Right? Or S equals to what? 2 minus what? Square root of what? Square root of 8. Thank you very much. So let me just give you one more problem you will solve at your domain in order to at least for you to see how understanding this could have been to you in your mathematical what? Skill. So take this question. We have this is also a question. Then divide. Look at this. Can you see the way they are giving it? Divide x squared minus 4 over x squared plus x by x squared minus 4x plus 4 over x plus 1. Can you see? So please, you solve this, and in our next class we might look at it. Maybe we should solve it for you in case you didn't get it, so that you'll be able to at least get the concept of that. Thank you very much. Waiting to see you, soon to see you in the next class. Thank you very much. Bye.